What up, Dokkaners? So in my previous video, as we were talking about the confirmed broadcast date and time for the 10th anniversary, the New Year's Dual Dokkan Festival, the final hurdle before the 10th anniversary, I also mentioned something that you guys have been mentioning in the comments, which was the whole Super Saiyan 3 theory. For those of you who did not watch that video, who were not otherwise aware, if you didn't know, fun fact, stemming all the way back to 2015, the JP release slate for Super Saiyan 3 Goku has happened every New Year's celebration, every other year's New Year's celebration. So this is how it started. AGL 2015, Tech 2017, Int 2019, Physical 2021, STR 2023. So based on all of this, we are set for another Super Saiyan 3 release for the upcoming New Year's Dual Dokkan Festival, which it will in fact be a Dual Dokkan Festival. I expressed a little doubt in the other video, but in the in-game announcement that they gave us in Dokkan, it says characters. So it is going to be a Dual Dokkan Festival. So that being said, given the fact that it is most likely going to involve a Super Saiyan 3, what sort of a Dual Dokkan Festival lineup could we see? In my previous video, I wasn't quite prepared, and I didn't think of every possible instance that Super Saiyan 3 Goku has fought somebody. So today I have compiled a list of characters other than the usuals, Kid Buu, Janemba, Harudegarn. Is that it? I think, yeah, besides the main ones of characters that I've otherwise not remembered or recalled, and I want to go over some ideas with that. And then I also want to talk about how this could ultimately culminate into a situation where it combines with this whole thing, the Daima character sequential release thing. So I'll touch upon that at the end of the video. So I think this is gonna be pretty fun. Let's start with this one. Super Saiyan 3 Goku versus Trunks. Now, this is probably the least likely of the bunch, just because this was more of a sparring session, not really anything of substance, just more of a flex, you know. This really didn't amount to anything, but it is sort of a fun way to bring back that callback of the finger parry, the Goku sword finger parry back from Z when Trunks and Goku face off for the first time. So this was pretty cool. I personally didn't remember this. I saw this, I literally Googled Super Saiyan 3 Goku versus, and then I just looked, and I looked at all the images, and I was like, oh yeah, Trunks, I forgot about that one. So that's one. And so as far as a Dual Dokkan Festival release, I suppose if we were to use this, it could be Super Saiyan 3 Goku and DBS Trunks. We don't have a good, do we have a good DBS Trunks by himself? I genuinely cannot recall. Future Saga, we have, that's not Super. I'm talking Super. This guy, Super Trunks, Dragon Ball Super. No, I mean, this guy's a stacker, but he's old school. No, there's nobody. There is no solo Trunks unit from DBS that is like really, really, really good. So that would actually be good, just by virtue of just not having a character that is really good as that Trunks. That would be cool. But again, it doesn't feel like it's a very likely scenario, but that's the first one. The next one, Tournament of Power. Now, y'all know I love TOP. Y'all know I love Universe 7. I push that Universe 7 agenda any chance I can possibly get. A Universe 7 Super Saiyan 3 Goku that fought Kale and Caulifla. Now, say what you will about Super Saiyan, or about Universe 7, but that would legitimately be awesome. Dragon Ball Super Saiyan 3 Goku in this laundry list of Universe 7 characters. First of all, it would add to the list of characters in a way that doesn't repeat. We don't have a Super Saiyan 3 Goku in Tournament of Power. So that would allow for us to have another character to just simply throw in. It would also give us a chance to maybe have the one thing that we need in Universe 7, which is a slot 1, frame 1 tank. We need that Vanguard on the Universe 7 squad. We've got a bunch of do or dies, dodge or dies. We got a bunch of other characters, combo characters, whatever, but we don't have a tank. Let's make this guy a tank. I mean, he had to take on two like ever growing power Saiyans, right? They just kept getting stronger throughout the fight. That would actually be cool. I would like that. So this is probably my front runner pick, just because, you know, Universe 7. And also, if we're getting Tournament of Power during New Year's, then we're probably not getting Tournament of Power during the actual anniversary. So I think you guys would also be happy with that. So that's cool. Next one would be the Battle of Gods, Beerus versus Super Saiyan 3. This one feels like an easy Dual Dokkan Festival. Oh, and going back to this, I forgot to mention, what would the Dual Dokkan Festival be? It would be like Goku versus Kale or Caulifla or both. But then going here to Battle of Gods, another easy choice for Dual Dokkan Festival would be Super Saiyan 3, or maybe a base Goku that can turn Super Saiyan 3, because it is, you know, Goku sparring with Beerus on the planet, on the King Kai's planet versus Beerus. Do we have a finger flick Beerus attack in Dokkan? I know Legends has it, and I say that because recently there was the Legends raid battle event where the boss Beerus was doing that. I don't think Dokkan has that. I'm pretty sure our most like prolific Beerus attack is the one that happens at the end of Battle of Gods above planet Earth. So I don't think we actually have that. That would be cool, and that would be another way to give us a more relevant, newer Beerus. So besides my Universe 7 agenda, this I think would objectively probably be the best pick, just because it's part of an arc that we really don't get much of, and it would give us some cool animations for Beerus, and yeah, that would be pretty awesome. Plus, this is home to some of the most egregious art sequences we've ever seen in Dragon Ball. And, you know, in light of One Punch Man and all of its controversy, having something like this sort of be brought back, obviously it wouldn't look like this, although, you know, you never know. Would they actually do this? Probably not. Just because Dokkan's animations have actually been getting pretty good, so they probably wouldn't pull something like this, but it is funny to know that this is the arc that this happened. So yeah, that would be pretty funny. Pretty funny. Next, Super Saiyan 3 Goku versus Bootanks. I almost forgot about this one, but he does fight Bootanks in an attempt to fuse with Gohan right before he ends up with Vegeta. We do kind of already touch on the subject with the 10th anniversary LRs, so would they come back to this so soon? Maybe, maybe not. Also, is there enough here, enough material? I guess there is. He kind of uses, I think we kind of see some of it already used in the 10th anniversary Goku Vegeta animations. I could be wrong there, but this is another point in time where Goku does fight. Also, it is kind of cool to see Super Saiyan 3 Goku with the earring. It does make him look kind of cool, in my opinion. So, but I mean, so for this one, it would be Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Bootanks, like a Bootanks TUR. We don't really have a new Bootanks TUR. We got a Buhan TUR, right? And that's pretty cool. Majin Power would be getting a bit of a resurgence. That would also be dope. I mean, how many Bootanks characters do we really have? We have the LR. He will ultimately turn into Buhan. This guy's nothing. This guy's like marginal, not even worth considering. So yeah, there's nothing. So you know what? I'm all for that. A Bootanks TUR that's like fully functioning, that would be pretty dope. I kind of spoiled this one. I don't think this would happen, especially considering we already had a Ranger 17 release recently, but I'm just trying to be, you know, complete here. Shout out to the Discord. They reminded me that in the manga version of the recruitment sequence where Goku's like running around trying to get people, when he's fighting 17, he actually goes Super Saiyan 3. I don't think he goes Super Saiyan 3 in the anime. I think he just jumps straight to blue, right? I don't remember. It's the whole reason why I forgot about this, so I might also be misremembering the anime. But there is this, the absurdity of blue Goku, you know, being on par with 17, all that nonsense, including all that. We had this Super Saiyan 3 appearance. Would that happen? Nope. Just wanted to point it out. And now we get to what I would hope is ultimately what they do, and that is Super Saiyan 3 Goku from Daima. The reason for this has to do with what they talked about last year in December during their producer's letter video. They had mentioned they will be releasing Dragon Ball Daima characters sequentially. Super Saiyan Mini Goku, Glorio, Super Saiyan 3 Mini Vegeta, Pansy Glorio, Super Saiyan 4 Mini Goku, Mini Piccolo, and Goma. Now, by taking this very literally, if we were to consider this as an actual sequence, we've already kind of broken it, because Super Saiyan 4 Mini Goku is already released. So Super Saiyan 4 or Super Saiyan 3 Mini Goku doesn't fit because Super Saiyan 4 has already happened. So that already kind of hurts my case here. But if we're taking this term a little bit more loosely, I think that we can forgive that, because Super Saiyan 3 Mini Vegeta is releasing before Pansy, which that's not what happens in the show. So it's kind of like around it. So I feel like this isn't too strict. So because of that, I think Super Saiyan 3 Mini Goku being a TUR would be a great unit to release for the New Year's Dual Dokkan Festival, because we could have this guy be the final hurdle to overcome before we actually get the adult Super Saiyan releases. Adult Super Saiyan 3 Goku does nothing. So I would not expect adult Super Saiyan 3 Goku to do anything or have any sort of a unit or a kit, just because not yet anyway. Maybe they'll come back to it after they've like finished everything else, but he is just a stepping stone. He does nothing else. So this guy actually does a good amount, and it's against Goma. Since Goma just released, Super Saiyan 3 releasing would make a lot of sense. But here's another way that we can make this work. I said this, I would love personally if Majin Buu and Majin Ku were the New Year's Dual Dokkan Festival, preceding the adult Super Saiyan 4 and the adult Super Saiyan 3 release for anniversary. I've seen a lot of responses. We hate this. I don't like this. But hear me out. If you don't like it, you get to save your stones because you hate it, which is a win-win. You don't like it. Those who are Daima fans will like it, and you can just coast into 11th anniversary. The other way that we can make this work is instead of having it be Ku, we could have it be Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Super Saiyan 3 imitation absorbed power whatever. I don't know what we're going to call it. But what if we do this? We're very much leaning into the spirit of the Super Saiyan 3 celebration, but instead of it just being a singular Dokkan festival, we can have it be both of them as a Dokkan festival. Also, I've seen someone point out we could have like a carnival reversible exchange, Majin Buu and Majin Ku. That aside, this would still be a good singular release for Majin Buu. And then if we wanted to include Ku, he could be part of maybe a carnival LR or something for anniversary or beyond that. I think this, in my opinion, this is probably the best way to just to appease all parties. It fits the Super Saiyan 3 checkmark. It fits the Daima sequence, it releases and stuff like that. And it also gives us a new character that we haven't had before. That's another thing. I didn't say it in this video, but you guys know I want newer characters. I want different characters getting Dokkan Festival releases. If you guys are not a fan of, Majin Buu, well, you've got a dual Dokkan Festival just summoned for Super Saiyan 3 Goku. This is probably the optimal way to bring in newer characters, right? Have them release adjacent to one of the more mainstream characters. So having Buu have his own Dokkan Festival banner along with Super Saiyan 3 Goku would work. I think this is the best case scenario. As much as I like Battle of Gods, as much as I personally would want a Tournament of Power Super Saiyan 3, I think this is what we need right now because it will further reinforce Daima as Daima has been getting stronger over recent releases with Goma, with Gloria, with Super Saiyan 4 and all that stuff. Getting more Daima would make that category much better. Those people who have been investing in those categories, in that team, just dropped something. That would be good for them. So here's hoping. I know some of y'all are vehemently disagreeing and raging in the comments, but I'm sorry. It's just my opinion, man. It's my opinion. Last thing, I do want to point out the broadcast is happening December 25th, 1:30 a.m. I will, in fact, be live for it. Also, I am not 100% sure at the moment, but I'm planning on doing something over this holiday, like the 25th, 24th, 26th, something like that. Because through an unfortunate, ironic, and funny series of events, this is nothing bad, so don't feel bad for me. I'm basically reenacting Home Alone. Family is traveling, and other people are also bouncing for the holidays. I am going to be at home by myself for the holidays. It's kind of funny. So I am trying to figure out what I'm going to be doing for live streams. I may do like a mini subathon or something like that. So if you got any ideas, any games, or things that you might potentially want me to maybe do, it's just a maybe, let me know in the comments because I am currently fielding some ideas. Anyway, that's it. Let it be Daima, please. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like down below. Let in the comments your thoughts on what this Super Saiyan 3 release could involve for a New Year's Dual Dokkan Festival. Do you think that they will completely break protocol and we will abandon the Super Saiyan 3 stuff altogether? Or do you think that they will continue the tradition? If so, what do you think would be the best release for a Dual Dokkan Festival? Would it be Beerus and Goku? Would it be KFC and Goku? Would it be Majin Buu imitation form and Goku? I think that's the best one, but let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan side of the future and click the notification bell so that you let each know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned and remember to Dokkan responsibly. Also, let me know some ideas for streams.